May the eternal truth guide you.
That was a nice warm-up.
Excuse me, but this area's off limits. We got a leaky gen... That's my nice way of telling you to We're fixing a leaky generator. What are you, a safety inspector? It's busted, pumping out gas. Oh, whoops. I'll get right... And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Oh, of all the void damned. I ain't getting eaten alive for a couple of...
Keep walking, Run Leech. going.
Quiet. What are you up? Hello? Relax. Who are you? Oh, finally. Tell Graham that this Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck and...
I don't know how you got those goons to leave. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Like I said, this is my last... It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught... Law help them. I don't know. Maybe I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send... What do you want? I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good. Give them all my regards. And...
boy.
Ain't in the mood to chat.
If I never smell another rat, it'll be too soon.
Weren't you a sawbones? Figured you ought to have smelled worse.
Sure, but those things reek like bad cologne. It's different.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins.
They're on a very... Welcome back.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Son.
About to. That idiot just declared...
We will deal with his subversion later. For... I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins! Our people...
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits.
The hell's the sense in recruiting if you're just gonna get them killed?
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women...
Yes! You're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual... Look, just... If the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there.
south here, off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. Some of the drinks we tried, I even liked. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I reread my message in the morning, and it was, unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, oh, she called mashed potatoes smashed potatoes, but I think maybe that's just what they call them. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't. Yeah. In my defense, I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did.
You ever notice how our crew's a lot like...
Something on your...
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else. That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no company. The word's a touch kindlier than Rungleech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own... Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody... Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Yeah, I hear you, boss. It sounds like I was out of line, right? Swinging. But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good. Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized, too. Genuflecting and everything. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks. Waiting. Oh, yeah. I had a prison cell back on the Groundbreaker. Carved my name on the wall. Thanks for listening, boss.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? That don't seem fair. You think maybe you could talk to Val?
huh?
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in Raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Sebastian, you ever get your hands on those pheromone sacs?
I must have hunted a dozen, but I couldn't find a single sack on...
Manipillars ain't got pheromone sacs. I just told him that.
At least I'm getting a good haul of claws and the... You're in good hands, traveling with Monarch's top merc. Still, if you want any rat glands or manticlaws, I've got you covered. Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff. Wait, I see what's going on. She put you... Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real... But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit. You sound pretty sure. Okay, I'll do it. Once her shit...
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? Okay, but how did he say it? Was he like... Not to worry. If I never buy another... look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Non... Anyhow...
You look... I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested. He came to Stellar Bay years ago, just before the board cut us off. Ended up stuck here. He was always real interested.
I kept telling him he was a fool for chasing Mantiqueen tail.
Oh my. Sure, they're real big. Who wouldn't be? Now that just sounds like a fancy way to say. Well, I could send you to the same place I sent Mr. Pickett, but I haven't seen him in a few weeks. Tell you what, I'll tell you where I sent Mr. Pickett if you promise to look for him. Help him. All right.
Past the ruins? That's Manta territory, all right.
Last Mantiqueen I saw was in the wilds out that-a-ways. Yeah. I sent them past the ruin.
Hold on to your hats, children. This ride is about to get ugly.
You'll get used to it. Give it 10 or 15 years. Watch your feet. The sulfur pools don't just stink. They'll take a toe off.
Easy does it. May the law have mercy on you. I won't. Opening fire! Down they go! I smite you in the name of the law!
Red, solid.
try me? Fate shines on you today. No one saw me trip over that, right?
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits. Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best-kept secret in all of Mon. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous. Swell. We like quick-on-the-draw types like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you're feeling sated, you're welcome to a private cab. Ms. Malin can let you one if you're interested. She's the one who... I am here to anticipate and facilitate. No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin.
Time for a round of whisk. Or a round of whiskey. Or both.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept-looking my whole life.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your...
You don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I... don't believe I did. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats. See? I know a fella. Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't a rock. As I was saying, you, in return, I run my sprat carriers back and forth through the shipping. Good luck. And, hit me. Officially, I keep the books for Miss Malin, provide loans to the Byzantium Goldbloods for gaming. Speaking of, might I interest you in a purchase? I'll give you a shrewd decision. Ow! What the... You're nuttier than Miss Malin. Cripes. Though, you put that mean right hook to good use getting my drugs, and I'll be more than happy. Was that sarcasm? I'm going to assume it was not. My sprat carriers...
This is Reginald's stuff, all right. Sounds like Cheney's gone gold panning over the river. I guess even scholars need to find ways to make ends meet in exile.
Come with me to Stella Bay. Boss lady told me to take the night off.
If you're feeling like the civilized type, the waterfall's a good spot to wash your clothes.
The strong survive and the weak perish.
thank you to check your...
Booze like this leads to two things. Something ugly and brawling.
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch?
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you would never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about fun, but I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amount. Oh, he knew.
Okay, I admit it. I was tired of your high and mighty
See, Captain? I've dealt with this. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait! I know who can...
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by... Okay.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to... It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
Fine. We've got more important things to do anyway.
Only thing worse than this.
Can I help you? Don't think we've spoken before. I would remember. You look, well... Most of the freshies spend their first night in the saloon. Fresh to... I'm real friendly. Figure I've talked up everyone in town. Look for the horns and you can't miss it. Even I... Massive curved stone peaks if... Captain warned us to take care around Devil's Peak. The bigger Mid-morning, I thought I'd try Fallbrook's self-guided wilderness hike. The one that leads up around the mountain. Safe enough. You can say that again. To outrun him... Well, Captain Crowley wanted to take a pit stop. I'm the hired security, see? They pay me to... It's my first... So they hired on a merc. They didn't... Captain Crowley, he does ask me to shut it sometimes.
ain't in the mood to chat.
What are you looking at?
Always imagined Fallbrook with me.
What are you looking at?
Did you find him? Just tell me straight. Sprats can always be replaced. Excellent. Oh, this is Ow! Damn it, that hurt like the... Search Fallbrook. Either half the Sprats got loose on their own, or there'll be some evidence pointing... You want your cut? You get me the rest of my drugs.
You seen Arthur today?
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine sends you back on. What's your order? This is the ante up, all right, but we don't serve drinks. Hate to break it to you, but no. Try Yvonne upstairs if you... No, I don't have any... This here's the ante up, where you... Tossball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
Uh-huh. You blind fella? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Only nugget of paradise in this entire law for...
Catherine!
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly... You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you... But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well? If it's one that don't mind getting dirt, but how am I to know whether you're alive? That you won't ever do. But I like your style, so I'm willing to take a risk. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the... That aside, it's a business ripe for the plot. Stop, Claude. He's... And you're the soon-to-be... If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front. Might be... Hit him where it hurts. And... Then I'd say you might care to poison the sissy pigs. Doctor... It'll be more than good when you're finished. Make... Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the Dry Goods and Sundry building. May luck be with you.
Remind me never to get on Ms. Malin's bad side.
Is Minnie Malin fine? Well, so long as you ain't on her bad side. Then she's liable to drown you in the waterfall.
Back for a rest? Space adventuring is tiring work.